Freedom Poet, is back with us today. Mark is the host of the daily Monday through Friday program, The Common Sense Club, that can be heard anywhere on the planet, really. All you have to do is go to flagfamily.com and you can listen live. Mark, it's good to have you with us. Let's talk about the Freedom Club.
The Freedom Club came from our desire to stand up as a station and as a company and develop a club around faith, family, freedom, and free enterprise. This includes and encourages all Tea Party efforts, which is taxed enough already. That's sort of the free enterprise side of it. But it also wants to stand for traditional marriage and the threats against the family from our culture, and stand for faith, freedom of religion, everything we can do to increase the Christian faith of our children, contend for religious freedom. Basically, and then the freedom is we speak out for the warriors. We try to raise money for wounded warriors. We try to fight for peace and security and healing for the soldiers that come back with all kinds of scars. 22 are killing themselves each day, according to the VA. So the freedom aspect has both defending all of the Bill of Rights and all of our individual freedoms, like the right to bear arms, but is also doing everything we can to uphold and encourage veterans and soldiers to stand up for America, also to be recognized, to be appreciated, and to deal with their problems and to contend for them. And then free enterprise, we want to stand against anything that makes it hard to create jobs, to live an American dream. We believe that government should be a servant rather than a master, that we stand against unnecessary taxes and regulations. And also we also like to fight for, in the family aspect and faith aspect, we stand strongly for the sanctity of life from conception to natural death.
Well, Mark, you sound like everything our president is not. The Freedom Club, if someone wants to join it, how do you do that?
Go to flagfamily.com, and it says on there, join the Freedom Club. Doesn't cost anything to sign up. We encourage people to help us, though, because we would like to be able to advertise outside of our little radio world. And but this is an action thing. For example, Holly Hobby is a company that's standing by its faith and its right to stand up for their values, and they've been persecuted by politically correctness. So the Freedom Club is going to go and be bell ringers for the Salvation Army there one day. That's a small thing, but it's a statement of standing up for everything that is right in our society. We also encourage Freedom Club members, and now we have Freedom Clubs in Tioga, Grand Forks, and in Fargo, Moorhead. Encourage them to start to marshal their buying power, to go and patronize businesses that stand for faith, family, freedom, and free enterprise, and are willing to advertise on our stations. And so I think the goal is to trying to turn listeners into active participants, fighting for our culture, fighting for the right kind of candidates, everything from school board, state legislature, governors, senators, legislators, and even president in the 2016. We want to mobilize as many people as we possibly can to go door to door for the right kind of candidates.
Mark, you are traveling, at least on a limited basis, to meet with people about the Freedom Club. Tell our listeners about what they could expect if they invited you and you came and had a Freedom Club rally.
I would talk about these four tenets. First of all, to have a rally, we would really like to have. The further away it is from Fargo, the more people we would like to have come. And so it's that kind of conundrum. But we have been contacted now from a group in Jamestown. That's 100 miles away from here. And we go there. For example, I'll talk about Project 33, where we are evaluating all the candidates for all the Senate seats, the 33 Senate races in 2014, according to, are they pro-life? Do they believe in a balanced budget? Do they believe in securing our borders? Do they want to repeal Obamacare? In other words, we help people come up with a template or a filter by which they can evaluate incumbent candidates in the Senate, evaluate their voting record, or for candidates that are running for Senate or Congress according to, traditional family, these issues, and then get really practical. For example, 100 people can knock on a ton of doors, 10,000 doors in a morning, 100 people. Think of how many, there might be 2 voters per home. Think about if people commit time and money to candidates on a regular basis. Many of these great Christian candidates who can't be bought, these patriotic candidates, would have a chance to win.
Well, Mark, we're out of time once again, but folks, if you're listening today and you want to learn more about the Freedom Club, or you'd like to listen to the Common Sense Club, you should tune in and give Mark a listen every weekday on the radio and live on the internet. So go there and listen.